Everyone, my name is Glorious Kamasa. I'm here to share with you a highlight on people management. People management skill is a skill that every leading leader needs to have. When you are a leading leader in a not-for-profit organization, then there is a need for you to be interested in the personal growth of your followers. You could find out from your followers or volunteers what is it that they desire to achieve for their own life over a certain time frame. This way, you will be able to know how to help them to achieve their personal growth. If you are a leading leader in a small and medium-sized organization, then you could schedule a one-on-one conversation with your followers or volunteers to know what they want to achieve over a certain time period and help them. But this depends on the size of the organization. When you are a leading leader for a not-for-profit organization, which is a large organization, then you may need to put a system in place that encourages personal development growth for your followers. For example, I had a conversation with a young man who came to me requesting for a book. In the course of our conversation, I asked him, "What do you do for a living?" Then he told me that he is a student pastor. I said, "You are a student pastor?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Is your founding pastor married?" He said, "Yes." "Does he have children?" He said, "Yes." I said, "So your founding pastor is living his life well, fulfilling his assignment on earth. And you, as a student pastor," because he told me that he's also assisting in the church. I said, "You, as a student pastor, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?" He could not answer. Then I asked again, "How do you feed and how do you pay your bills?" He said sometimes the church will raise some finances and they will give it to him for support. I said, "Okay, that is good. But can you live on that for the next 5 years?" I went ahead to ask him, "What is your qualification in school?" And behold, he had an excellent grade studying in a technical education. He told me that he actually stopped working because of his training to become a pastor. So I told him, you can actually handle both. You can actually be working and taking your training as a student pastor until when you have a very large congregation for you to manage. By the end of the conversation, he decided to go back and continue with his work while taking the training as a student pastor and also assisting in church. I said that to say this. When you are a leading leader in a not-for-profit organization, then there is the need to care for the growth of your followers or volunteers in as much as you care for the growth of your organization. As your organization is growing, let the lives of those belonging in that organization be improving. And the good news is, in G Global Wealth Academy, we are training ordinary people on financial intelligence with practical based knowledge to become productive in fulfilling their purposes in life. For more information about G Global Wealth Academy, feel free to contact on WhatsApp the number +237 680 375909. And if you have to write on email, you can send an email to sylviecams@hotmail.com. Thank you. See you in class next session.